Okay, this is Black Omen from the current beta testing. I am making here a basic tutorial video on how to mine. I am currently in right now the absolute basic starting newbie bot that everybody gets. The only difference you'll see here is it's got some items which I picked up on the way. Anyway, we're going to head out to where you need to go mining here. And the basic somewhere you start here would be to open your map and look for an area away from the base. Typically the base starting area would be like this, and you want to find somewhere further away. Now obviously I happen to know exactly where we're going to find minerals here, so we're going to head there instead. What you're going to need to fit here is whatever kind of charges you need for the kind of thing you're going to be mining. In this case, it's going to be Titan ore. You should automatically start off with these items. Some area scans, which are currently in your geoscanner, and some tile-based scans, which are needed to focus in better. Also, of course, your mining laser and your charges for it for Titan ore. This is how you basically begin out. Now we're going to travel all the way out here. Okay, you've most likely noticed I cut out the long trip here because that's just wasted video time. Alright, we're going to start off with looking for Titan ore in this area. Now I happen to know Titan ore is found exactly right here, but for purposes of showing how the area scanner works, we're going to get a little further away from it, say about here. Now you pick any tile just by clicking on it, and you want to lock the target. Make sure it has the green circle going around it, and it is currently selected up here in your targeting computer. Now once it's completed its targeting, we're going to begin an area scan. Area scans take a fair amount of time, particularly with the newbie equipment, and it's, if I recall right, somewhere between 15 and 20 seconds. Okay, now we've just completed our scan, and we need to click upload. This is going to send us to a map, and under geoscanner results we'll have it listed. Now I'm going to zoom way into where we're at and see what the percentage is, so I can get out of the way of it. Okay, currently says 5%. Now we know 5% of this area roughly is covered with Titan ore. Now we are going to do a specific scan. I happen to know that there is some right here. So we're going to pick another tile, and we are going to lock it. We are also going to change our charges to tile-based, which allows the scanning of a smaller area and the precise location of ore. I'm going to begin the scan. Okay, and it is finally finished, and we once again click upload. Zooming in again, we can now see that this red and orange area here is currently got quite a bit amount in it. So at this point we want to close the map, and on the scanner, and by the way, in case you've closed the scanner, you can open it from this button here. Go to the second tab over, and we will see it here, and select it. As you've noticed, this massive bar graph like thing is shown up. This will show you exactly where the ore is and how much is there. Now the smaller it is, and obviously the more bluer it is here, means it has got less and less ore in it. The higher it is and the closer we get to red, the more there is. Now what we obviously start off doing here is selecting a tile with a lot of ore and clicking the lock. And let's wait for it to finish. Make sure we have the proper charges loaded into the miner. If you've just started off, you shouldn't have any issues with it. It should automatically have Titan ore. And we begin activating. This will begin the cycle time, which as a new player is quite long for the first batch of ore to be mined. I'll go ahead and say now that once you run out of charges, obviously you're going to have to purchase more from the market. I will have a separate video for that after this on how to do that. Our first cycle is finished, and it will begin on the second automatically. We have here mined 505 Titan ore. Now, once you get a full batch of this, and you take it back to the base, you can refine it into titanium. That is the easiest way for somebody who's doing pure mining as a new player to make their nick. You can sell it directly to the NPCs for, if I recall correctly, it's something like between 30 and 45 nick per piece. So it's a good source of income. It'll obviously get considerably better as your skills raise and you get a actual dedicated mining bot. The Archie here is not very good at it at all. Okay, let's see. That should pretty much cover it for basic mining. I'll make some videos on some of the more advanced aspects of industry and such in the short future. Hope it helped.